Hey guys, it's Mike. I'm coming at you with vedfaw number 5. That's what we're doing today, I guess. Yeah, I'm kind of late getting the video up for today, and I apologize for that. It's one of the problems of being me. Having one day off a week, or yeah, in this case, this week actually too. But having that little bit of time off that I do, it kind of gets encompassed by many other things, which is why I try to shoot the vlogs the night before, so that way I can put them up and it's there for you guys. And this is what happens when I don't do that. But anyway, today I want to talk about family. Actually, today a large portion of my family got together on my mother's side and had a meal over at Haas's, and it was the first time in a while I got to hang out with my Uncle Steve, who obviously my mother's brother. One of the guys that responsible for the way I am today. I'm gonna tilt this back a little bit. Just notice there's a lot of space up here. But yeah, anyway, just had a really great time today with them. And it was cool because after the meal, hanging out with my grandparents and my mother and her soon-to-be new husband, and my sister Steph, my sister Heather's 3 kids, and my cousin Devin, and Manny and Mikey, of course. After hanging out with all those guys, we came back here with my Uncle Steve, and my cousin Devin followed us back and hung out in my apartment for a little bit. And it was cool to just talk about some stuff we used to do growing up, and just talking about life in general. The guys, my Uncle Steve is super wise. He's a really smart guy. He's it's fun to talk to him. I don't get too many options, or excuse me, too many opportunities. Sorry, to talk to the guy, but I had a great time with him. I miss like hanging out with him. And actually, it's funny because he said the same thing to me today. He's like, I miss hanging out with you, man. He's like, we don't get to do this that often. And it's just it sucks that like I say, even with YouTube and everything, and like talking to friends, and something Gary was talking about, Anakin 1814, trying to get reconnected with friends and stuff. It's hard because life, like he said, with his friends being married and having kids and stuff, it's hard to connect with them and you know, keep a friendship going. And just like this, it's hard it's when life gets in the way, it's hard for me to do things like this and hang out with my uncle and just do anything like this with work and taking care of my family. It pretty much incorporates all my time, which is hard. It's just like once in a great while I get to throw a YouTube video up because I actually have 5 minutes to myself where there's not a kid screaming or a wife screaming, and I finally get a chance to sit down and talk to the camera, or finally edit some videos that have been stacked up for like almost a whole year now. So yeah, it sucks. About a couple weeks it'll be a whole year that the videos have been waiting to be made. And yeah, I just remember thinking, I was like, I got super nostalgic today and just started thinking about family and a lot. And I realized that I don't really talk about my family too much. I think I've mentioned my sisters a few times, and anybody that's met me at YouTube, I think I've probably talked about it a little bit with them too, but any of the YouTube gatherings I've been to. But yeah, so I guess tell you about my family. I think I stated one time, and I think in my secrets videos, where I tell everybody that my father actually passed away when I was little. And yeah, that happened. My father passed away when I was 5 months old, so I never really got to know my father. But you know, it's not like a crutch or anything for me. I don't use it as an excuse for anything. It's just something that happens. You know, it's one of those things. But my mom and I don't really talk that much, so I'm not gonna hit on that. But I try to be civil. She's trying very hard to be part of my life again. So, and that's another thing. But I have 2 sisters, Steph and Heather, and my Uncle Mike, my Uncle Steve, and that little guy over there who's staring at me across the couch while I'm doing this. And that's like my immediate family. Then I have my father's mom and dad and his sister Kim. And that's pretty much who's around here that I talk to. I don't really think I left anybody out. But in a little bit, buddy. Hold on. Finish up. You want to come say hi on the video? Yes, come here. Okay, say hi on the video real quick. Say hi.
Hi.
Wave up here because I can't see it. There you go. Alright. But anyway, yeah, so I just that's pretty much my family, besides my grandmother, my grandfather. grandfather Jerry and my grandmother Judy on my mother's side, who pretty much raised me as a kid. So So yeah, it's family. It's just weird. And one of the things I also wanted to mention in the video before I hang this up and before I sound like a fool again, is that I think friendships can turn into family, because, you know, I don't have a huge family, obviously, as you've heard. I don't have very many that I talk to. I mean, I'm sure there's plenty more cousins that I haven't met, even, because with my father and passing away, I didn't really meet too many people on the get side of the family. So, but you know, I find it some of the friends I make kind of turn into a family situation. Like my friends Dusty and Vince, I consider those guys my brothers. Like, they may not be the best people in the entire world sometimes, but and that's you know, I find them to be family, like, 'cause, you know, but I find that to happen even on YouTube. Like, there's guys that I talk to that I would consider family, like Josh. But yeah, so the message today is just family. I just I don't know, for some reason today I want to talk about family. So I just kind of let my feelings dictate what I talk about on these things. And it is hard to come up with material every day. So, but anyway, guys, I just wanted to talk about family today. Alright, thanks for watching, guys. I appreciate it. I'll have vlog 6 up, and then Monday is going to be the last day, I think. But alright, thanks. See you guys.